Hey guys, Tuesday, February 25th, 2025. Let's see what the Black Widow did today. So far, as I was forecasting, we did fill gap. This is the April. Let's look at our, what's the high here? 418, right? Actually, it was 4. The low was 414 and went as high as 418. Filled it. Now the question remains, is it going to continue trending higher to test the 447? Chain of contract kicks in tonight for tomorrow. So let's see how the switch happens, and from there determine. I believe it's right now it's above the 1x1. It's a little stronger. So the plan was price gap fill it, and now see what the Black Widow is going to do. Is it going to continue? Then we can short. But if we get some weakness, our models, or the models I'm watching for this week, says down. What would be down? What would be a short sell trigger? Whatever you use for trading to go short, whatever that is. I have my own that I use, but I needed to give me some signs that the reversal is starting or coming. But so far, there's a value area high here of 431. Actually, we got to get out of here. We got to go to the April contract. There you go. So let's fix this here. So this is 6 months. Yeah, we need to maybe go 3 months. Not even. There's nothing here. I got to just wait till this adjusts to the new contract so I could use my market profile better. So far, I'm not getting any value area highs, although we got something here at 4. What is that? Was that high? 414. This is where the high we made on the new contract. 413 is interesting. Let's see if that's the resistance. If it can penetrate through there, then and it starts getting weaker in the lower time frames, that's when and you could probably put a trend line there, whatever you want to use to give your trigger, like I'm going to go short. That would be your game plan. Volume was pretty strong to the upside. And I knew they were going to squeeze it. I knew they were going to fill that gap, and they did it. Everything was pointing signs. MACD is still negative on the daily, and you're positive on the mobile. You are above 410. Dips in, if it dips in the overnight, and it's below 410, then we're back into chop fest, and then we need to crack 487 to get to Momo to the downside. But so far the MACD is negative. Let's look at how this thing has been developing. So we had our gap drop, price gap, not contract change, price gap down, made a low. My indicator was telling me, be careful because it looks like it wants to probably fill this gap. And so far this indicator, mobile's got positive all the way by 5 on this day, the 25th. My indicator here was telling me on the 24th, be careful, don't go short. And I was like, all right, let's follow the logic here. And PPS buy signal on the 4-hour. The squeeze play trigger indicator started turning positive. Mobile, so it was just, and then the Fisher gave me the last final one where it's like, yep, don't go short. And it was interesting because it looked like it didn't want to go higher. It looks like it was just playing games. The Black Widow plays games with us, right? Us retail and the algos and the market makers. So they were kind of making it seem like, yeah, we're going to turn. Let's give them a little, price change gap. Let them think that it's not going to get filled so they could go all short. And look, they got all that liquidity to the upside. Today, look at the price action. Look at that. 9:30. Look at the chop. 30-minute candle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the 8th day, God said, let there be light. Boom. They exploded it. So they got you all scratching your head thinking, is it going to go down? Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? But if you were looking in the 4-hour, it was already telling you, yep, they're going to squeeze it. Just give them some time. They're all tricking us. And you can see that we were on the squeeze play on the squeeze indicator since 10 a.m. on the 30-minute. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Boom, go long. Right here. When you see the volume, you saw this. I mean, the mobiles turned positive. The squeeze indicator fired. PPS buy signal. Volume kicked in. That's, you know, when you should have pounced. I got long right here and got out around 411, 410 maybe. I didn't go all the way to 413. Because I want to see now what they're going to do in the new contract when it kicks in. So let's see. Yeah, so you can see that it started getting a little weaker here, but the 30-minute gave us clues, but it was chop fest. 5-minute. Look at that. 930 right here, down, up, sideways, down, up, and then right here when you broke this pivot high of 404, and that's when they started pushing it. So even if we were in a squeeze play here on the 5-minute at 1225, it got into a squeeze play, and then it triggered long at 115. So the move came in like around 105. I looked at it, because I was looking at some other Gann theory thing on regards to time. And I noticed something that maybe could have triggered it, but I wasn't too sure. But once I saw the volume spike, I knew that they were going to push it higher. And they did. So now, yeah, you're above the 20, the 50, the 100, the 200. And then it kind of pulled back. And now you're going back to retest that 413. This one I have is just the, this is just ticks. This is just to cut the time and noise. You can see, where is, yeah, 930 right here. You can see it was just a lot of noise. A head fake to the downside, which didn't play out. And then up. 413. All right, so let's look at our midpoint chart and look at our contract. This is the March. So we went as high as 418. We kiss our 1 hour pivot high here on the the March contract. 418. 414 was a pivot low for the gap fill. We hit 418, so this is a target. If you were long, you know, if you rode it all the way up to here, you did good. If you were trading the the March, it's all tricky here because we're about to be switching. Mobiles are positive. Mobiles were positive. Everything was positive. PPS, everything was ready for it to explode to the upside. Looking at the contract that we got right now, which is the April, you can see that we were holding the midpoint for the whole week, so that's positive. As long as it's above there, and you had a PPS buy signal around 5 a.m. And in this 4 hour, it was just choppy. But once you see this doji, you see that the market makers, the algos, all the people that trade started piling in to push it higher. I wonder if the algo was set for just a specific time, because I noticed something interesting. But mobiles are positive. Stokes are positive to the upside. You're about to kiss the 75, which is 415 on the new contract. And if it's going to go higher, then 434. You know, you failed it here. You failed it here. Third time is a charm. So if it's going to go up here and it fails, this also could be a great opportunity to go short. But if it can't go that high and it's stuck around 415, you can either start shorting it from here for the overnight to pounce, or you can wait till you crack your midpoint, you know, because this is a strong level here, your midpoint for the whole week. If it could get down there, or if you're really conservative, you could wait for it to retest it from the bottom and then pounce. Either way, there's a lot of ways to play this. And also, if you want to be super conservative, just wait till the mobiles get negative. So far, they're positive right now. You know, everything looks positive right here. It's very risky to short it now. You want to wait for it to crack, start cracking. This is where you want it to crack. You fill the gap. There's nothing holding you back now. Our gap is filled. Here is the 1 hour. You can see on the 1 hour, 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th, they exploded it while the mobiles were positive. So you didn't want to go short here. We hit our first pivot high, 412. The next one is 417. For tomorrow, if you're bullish, you want to hold at least 403. If you're bearish, you want to crack 403. And your target would be 393. So extreme targets to the upside, you could have 424. An extreme target to the downside, 383. I'm leaning more to the downside, but so far there is strength here. I just want to see now from here what the Black Widow is going to do. And looking at that 418 on the square of 9, we 418, well, 414, 413 actually. That was the high. 418 was the April contract. March contract. And 411 is a key level you want to watch. Crack 411 and you're below the 180, go to 401, 391. As long as it's above 411, just be careful. Once it goes below 411, then things start looking fun. I'm going to sign out. Hope you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on nat gas.